Hello, everybody. Welcome to the David Yourself channel. I appreciate everybody being here for episode 58. As you can tell by the smoke, it is going to be a hot show. Because where there's smoke, there's fire, and you're looking at him. That's right, everybody. Let's go ahead and do the lights on. All right, let's do that. And let's bring you on in and kill that music. There we go. And off with the music. There we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 58 of the After Dinner with Dave special. This is the show that should have been last week. Sorry I wasn't here last week. Let me make sure I got my notes handy because I got quite a few things to talk about. Of course, we've got all of the usual suspects tonight, such as Dave It Yourself jokes and words of the day, things of that nature, as well as some other stuff and a new segment that we're going to be talking about here shortly. So right off the bat, I do want to thank all of the FOAMIE homies and favorite air holes of mine that are in here and all of my watchers of the Dave It Yourself channel. I greatly appreciate that. I know that the weather is getting nicer, so I appreciate all of your flights landing on time today. Good. All right, so we're going to keep up with some other good stuff as well. We're going to go with no automated sound effects today. We're going to go with of course, the bingo wheel harmonica. And, of course, when it's time for bingo, we're going to hear this. Wait a minute. Let me turn it on. We're going to hear this. That's right. We're going to use flatulence to signify that it's time for bingo. I hope everybody enjoys that. And it will not be the same flatulence every time. They rotate throughout. And to prove it, I will. Oh, that was a good one. All right, so everybody, I greatly appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much. Sorry that episode 57 2 weeks ago was such a toughie. Again, I don't know what happened there, but I have my regular laptop back, and hopefully that will all work out. You guys may also notice that I've got the double cam going on, so you'll get a chance to see what's going on with the webcam on my laptop and the little micro camera here, as well as just the overall from the webcam here. And that is a shout out to Hanger 51 Kenny, because he does a double camera thing too. Not like this is all at all. He's got different cameras. I'm just doing it total ghetto style, but I think it's funny, and I hope you enjoy it. So anyway, back to what we've got going on here on the show tonight. Like I said, I have got a lot of stuff, a lot of notes to go over. So we've got a lot going on tonight. So 57, sorry about that. I did mention during that show, during that stop motion animation thing. It's a slideshow, as my son said. Slideshow, it's a podcast with a slideshow. I was recording that and on the OBS, so I was just going to go ahead and upload the actual recording, regardless of how it was actually being transmitted over the internet, and come to find out the recording itself also was the exact same way. Of course it was. So 57, episode 57, just to crumple it up, toss it in the round basket. And last week, I apologize for not being here. As some of you know, I do deal with some health issues upstairs here, and last week, unfortunately, was not a good week to really be able to move about and things of that nature. So this week is a different week. So here I am, and I hear you are as well, and I greatly appreciate all of you being here. So we've got, like I said, we've got Dave It Yourself, the word of the Dave. We've got jokes of the Dave. Like I said, we've got a new segment, which is a FOAMIE homie spotlight. I'm going to show you guys a channel that I came across. The guy's a new channel. He's got less than, I think, 20 subs at this point. He's got like 4 or 5 videos up, and he's got his own thing going on, and he is fantastic. And you guys are gonna enjoy this one. So stick around for that, because we're gonna do a FOAMIE homie spotlight, and that's gonna be a new segment that we're gonna be putting on tonight at the Dave It Yourself channel as well, because I was so impressed with this guy's videos, because they're just very bare bones of the videos, but he does a great job with what he does. No fancy effects, nothing in that nature. He does have his own rating system, which is absolutely fantastic. So you guys are going to want to check that out. So stick around. I'm going to put that, we're going to do a little spotlight on him. We're going to even show you one of his first videos that he posted, a little bit of it, so you can kind of get an idea of what we're dealing with there. And then I'm going to put his link to his channel in the chat here later on, so that you guys can immediately go and subscribe to this guy, because I know you will want to. All right. So we got that coming up too. What else we got going on? Probably going to do some pause nods as well, because as you notice, I just put out the Optera video. The Optera video, that recovery portion that you saw with all of that BS and all, that was this morning. I have bruises on my knees, and my arms feel like wet noodles, and my knees are like, you mother. Anyway, so yeah, I'm doing pretty good after that. By the way, Drink of the Show is brought to you by Margarita. That's right. No reason not to have at least one drink a month, especially after what I went through over the past 2 days. And I'm using my Darth Vader cup, as you might notice here, in honor of the Obi-Wan series that just came out on the Disney channel, Disney Plus channel, which was actually better than I thought so far. So we'll see how that works out. All right, so let's get into some of this chiggity chat. And then we're going to talk about some new subs as well. I'm going to go ahead and scroll up in the chat now. You guys may notice that Randy BRC is pinned in the comments because he was the first one in. So he is going to be a double bonus bingo contestant for tonight. We're going to go ahead and do that other double bonus bingo thing here in just a second. We're not going to do any know your neighbor stuff. We're just going to do a straight pull 5 balls that are actual people that are available, not just blank spots, whether they're here or not. Pull 5 balls and those folks get a chance. And then we may, depending on how I'm feeling, we may spice that up a little bit as well. But we'll see. So right now we've got Randy BRC in the house. How you doing, Randy? Thank you so much for being here. Keith Christie's in the house. How you doing, sir? Thank you so much. Aerospace Matt, of course, always good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Jeff in Lower Alabama, how are you doing, sir? Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. I always enjoy the support that I get from those cats I just mentioned right there. It's fantastic. Let's see who else we got. Keith Christie here. Super windy today. It was. For me, not so super windy here, actually. We had fluffy clouds, and it would have been fun to fly. But since I exhausted all of my energy this morning, but 6:30 this morning, I had just enough to pump out that video and get this show going. So, hey, if you like what you see in that video and in the show tonight, well, hey, please give me a high five on that, because I am sore. All right, so who else we got in here? We got Just Enough RC. Hey, Jude, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thank you so much. Hey, Jack78 is in here. Hey, Jack, good to see you, sir. I don't think that I've seen you in here before. But if you're going to be in here, just know that you can be added to the bingo list. And just for grins tonight, what the hell? I'm going to go ahead and put you on the bingo list tonight. We're going to give you that option to pick a number here, because I do have some blank spots on my current bingo list. So what the heck? Let's go ahead and put you in the fun. Sure, why not? I don't know how to make you a moderator, and I don't even know what that stuff means, but I can add you to the bingo list, and I think you'll like that a little better. So, hey, my mom's in the house. Hey, Mom, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. She has been having a time with some cats and dogs lately. Let her tell you that story. Who else we got here? R Huffins 13 in here. How you doing, sir? I don't know why they wanted me to. Oh, because you got the word ass in there. YouTube wanted me to censor your post because you said huge ass yard. Come on, YouTube. Come on, that's ridiculous. All right, so let's get back into some other stuff. So basically, I wanted to go also shout out to not only those folks in the chat right now, but also some of the new subs that I picked up over the past couple weeks. Now, these are the ones that only show up in my little notifications. It doesn't mean it's all of them, because I only have like 4 on this list, and I think if you notice from the thing there, I'm at 1014 or something. So this is clearly not everybody from the last show. And but here there's those new subs, just in case you happen to be in the chat tonight, and here they are. So I wanted to say thanks to Elda Gundaya, and let me tell you, Elda, that's a lady. I'll take a lady subscriber all day long. Then we've got Bud Johnson. You just got to love that name. That's just a good old American name right there. RC Addict, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for subscribing as well. And then we got a Paul Smith. And Paul Smith, just like a John Smith, that is pretty much a basic name as well. So thank you guys for being awesome, regardless of how just regular your names can be. Because my name's Dave, although my last name's not Smith or Johnson, but nonetheless, I do like it. And I appreciate your support. So thank you so much. And hopefully you'll show up in the chat sometime and watch the show as well. So thank you. All right, so what I wanted to get into as well, we have the 1,000 sub contest going on right now. And I have sent out some emails to some folks. Not everybody on the list has responded. Not everybody that's on the list that is qualified has responded to send me an email to get the questions. So you're going to see that notated on this list, and then you're also going to see the folks that have been sent the list of questions and responded back. Now, on that particular email, it said that the deadline was, I think, yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, midnight or something like that. But nonetheless, so I'm going to extend it since I didn't do a show last week. I'm going to extend it one more week. Plus, we still have some folks on this list that have not even responded to wanting to even put their name in the contest. So if you want to still be in this 1,000 sub contest, you need to make sure you email me to the davidyourselfchannel@gmail.com. And your name has to be on this list, though. Now, let me show you what that list is right here. All right, so you'll see the 1,000 sub giveaway contest here. So we've got Adam Loosier, Randy BRC. The check marks means that I've sent them a question mark. They have replied their answers. The X's, such as Boss and RC Roland, have been sent the questions but have not returned their answers. The ones that don't have anything next to them, well, they just haven't responded at all. So they either do not want to be a part of this 1,000 sub contest, even though they said that they did earlier, or they just haven't responded yet. So I'm extending this one more week so that everybody can go ahead and get into that if you're part of this list. If you do not see your name on this list, it is because you did not apply appropriately by commenting on one of my videos, the number 1,000. And if you think you did and you have evidence that you can screenshot to prove that you did before the cutoff, please email it to me as well, and I can revise this list. But you got to do it quickly because this contest ends next Saturday at midnight. So there we go. So hopefully you like that. So that's what we've got going on for that. And then I've got the FOAMIE homie thing. We'll talk about that here in a bit. Let's go ahead and jump into some of that biggity bingo. Well, let's pull the numbers first. But since I said bingo, let's go ahead and throw a little one out there. All right. So first things first. Oh, I see a ball still out here. All right. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and just, gosh darn it. Here's the list. And let me show you that since I'm having problems with this wheel. Do I have the rubber band on? No, that's the problem. All right. So here's the list. And I want to hear from old Jack78 here. Hey, Brian Ford, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here from on the other side of the pond. And I appreciate your comment earlier on my video. So thank you so much for being here. But I want to hear from old Jack78 if he's still here. Jack, if you see any blank spots here, sir, go ahead and put which one you would like in this particular poll. And if you're going to be here next week, I'll just go ahead and add to the list in that spot. I want to give you a few seconds to do that. By gosh darn it. You know what? I have that sand timer. I had it ready for the show and I left it in the house. Oh, my goodness. I'll have that sand timer on here sometime. Anyway. All right. So in the meantime, we'll see if we get a response back from Jack78. He may have already realized that this is not the show for him. Which is totally fine. I get it. All right, so what we're going to do, I've got the rubber band on here now, so now the balls aren't just going to start flying out. But what we're going to do is just going to do a random 5, okay? So we're going to do a random 5 and make sure that these 5 are not blank spots. And as long as they are names, they will qualify whether they are here or not, because they may show up, right? And these folks will be double bingo bonus contestants, just like Randy BRC. Here we go. All right, here we go. 5, one after another. And it's a 1. And that's a 2. And that's a 3. And that's a 4. And that's a 5. And that's a me putting a rubber band back on the cup. All right. Let's go back to that bingo list and I'll shout these numbers out. Well, I'll shout them out and then we'll go to the list. So you don't think I'm cheating. Screw it. I'm not cheating. Here's the bingo list. You can see the names as I shout them out. All right. So this first one is in 35. And that would be Litz RC. Nice. Then we have the next one is This is B6. B6. That is Johnny Maynard. Ooh, I don't think I've seen Johnny lately. All right, then we have. Man, I love these dark black numbers on these dark gray balls. I-20 blank spot. All right, I'm gonna put that to the other side, and we'll roll another one here in a second. Unless Jack 78 happened to grab that. Hey, Dave 27. Okay, I-27 for Jack 78. You got it. All right. Let me just put a little note here on the side for myself. Jack 78. We'll be back to me calling these numbers in a second. He wants I-27 because he feels lucky with that number. We'll see. All right. And this one is, like I said, I-20. And that is a blank spot. All right. We'll put that over there. And this one is 71. And that is, dang it, I moved the thing. Dang it, my bad. I hit the list too quickly. 71 is Thomas M. All right, that's a real name. All right, so we're going to go back to Bingo Cam here. And we've got 3 real names and 2 blanks. So let's go ahead. 1, 2. I know you wanted the harmonica music. All right, here we go. Back to the list. All right, so we got. This is G52. RC Roland. Nice. I think is Roland in the house tonight? He might be. Hey, Keith Christie. Hey, Litz. We just pulled your ball, so you're a double bingo contestant tonight, in case you didn't notice. Is RC Roland here yet? Because I know he usually kind of likes to stick in. And then we got one more, which is N44, which is Matt M. So that is officially another name that is on the list. All right, so let me get these names aside real quick so that I can at least know that these numbers have been called. Bear with me a second, folks. We'll go back to the bingo card. Oh, I forgot to do the bingo card. Did you guys like that? Yeah, a little fun bingo card. We're going to do the fart sound. Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right, so but for right now, we're not doing bingo card. We'll let you check out that chat a second while I write these balls down. This is G52, G52. This is where I need a production assistant. All right, they're going to go back in. They're going to go back in the hopper, obviously. All right, so G52, N44, back in the hopper, and then N35, back in the hopper. And I got my note for Jack 78 wants I-27. And I got O71. All right, sorry, folks. Bear with me just a second. And I'm going to put the other 2 buttons back in there, too. Now, you know what? I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to do that. Those are 2 blank spots that weren't chosen, so no. We're going to make it a little, we're going to even the odds a little bit for y'all. All right, B6 goes back in there. All right. After all of that pomp and circumstance, I think it's acceptable if we were to do some bingo. That's right. Let's go ahead and jump into some bingo. And I have my bingo harmonica. We've already looked at the list, so we'll go ahead and just jump right into the cam. And 1 and 2 and a. There we go. All right. Get off there. Here we go. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Now we know the rules. If one flies out and hits the floor, it's a free ball. Oh, nice delivery. All right, here we go. Let's get that list ready. So when I yell out this number, we'll all know who it is because I see it clearly, sort of. It's B14, Michael Bear. Yeah. I don't. Oh, yeah. I don't think Michael Bear is here. No, I don't think so. And that is our first bingo pull for the day. Oh, Michael Bear could not bear to be here tonight. I know. The comedy's free. Speaking of that, we got that coming up. And I forgot to mention the bingo prizes. I'm not going to just do the random shuffle through the box. Since this guy didn't win, well, we're just going to go ahead and show you what we got. So here are the 6 bingo prizes, that are up for grabs. Number 1, finger lights. That's right. These are like super cheap little nav lights, and, well, they don't blink, but they're super cheap little nav lights, and you got a clear one for inside the cockpit. Laser pointer. That's right. Laser pointer. Got a cat? Got a girlfriend? Mess with them with the laser pointer. Brain teaser puzzle. That's right. Wooden and steel. Maybe a little cowhide rope in there. Oh, you've seen this before on the show. This is a popular item. Invisible Scotch hard duct tape. You know what I'm trying to say. The Scotch stuff. The sticky stuff. Yeah, that. Velcro. But not Velcro. It's just the hard, push it together stuff. Matter of fact, they used to make a toy when I was a kid that was just exactly like that. Kind of like Legos, but they were textured like that. You just push them together. And finally, that's right, foam glider makes an appearance on the bingo wheel tonight. Oh, that's not finally. And finally, that's right, macro lens for your cell phone. Just clip it right on your camera. Boom, boom. Macro lens could be for you. I'm sorry, wide angle lens. My bad. All right, so there we go. So those would be the prizes. So if you win, just know those are your choices. All right, and as the prizes go, so do the choices. All right, let's get back into that chickadee chat. See if anybody else snuck in here when I wasn't looking, because I know how everybody likes to do that sometimes. Talk to Darth Vader for a second. All right, so we got our Huffins 13s in the house. I think I did say hello to that fine person there. I believe it's a gentleman. I said hello to Brian Ford, of course, because he's from across the pond, so it's late for him, and I do appreciate him being here. Thank you so much. I got Jack 78's number. Litz did say hello to Litz. Keith Christie, hello, sir. Good to see you. I think I may have said hello to you. Not sure. JCB67, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much, Jim, for being here. Let's see. Who else we got here? Hey, Lyndon Stewart's in the house. Look at there. Lyndon Stewart's in there, who is probably still in Guyana, if I'm not mistaken. And that makes him yet another international viewer, just like Brian Ford. That's right. I have an international audience. Sure, it's 2 people. Still can claim it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move along with the shiggity show. Let's take a look at my notes. See what else we got going on here. We did not get a bingo. I know you guys are a little bummed out. I know I feel a little bummed out. And I know exactly what would make me not feel this bummed out. I think you know too. That's right. It's a joke of the Dave. That's right, everybody. We're going to do a joke of the Dave right now because, well, it's just time. Let's go ahead and get that joke of the Dave out, and then I'm going to go ahead and bring you into the close cam here. Excuse me. All right. Try to move this stuff out of the way. All right, bear with me a quick second as I get to the joke of the Dave. Do I want to pick the first one for you? Sure. Why not, right? All right, first joke it is. Larry is 95 and lives in an old folks' home. Every night after dinner, Larry goes to the garden behind the building and thinks about how his life has passed. One evening, Florence, age 87, wanders into the garden. They begin to chat, and before they know it, several hours have passed. After a short moment of silence, Larry turns to Florence and asks, "Do you know what I really miss most of all?" She asks, "What is it?" "Sex." Florence exclaims, "Why, you old fart! You couldn't get it up if I paid you." Larry says, "I know, but it would be nice if a woman just held it for a while." "Well, I can oblige," says Florence, who gently unzips his pants, removes his manhood, and proceeds to hold it. Afterward, they agree to meet secretly each night in the garden, where they will sit and talk, and Florence will hold Larry's manhood. Then, one night, Larry didn't show up at their usual meeting place. Alarmed, Florence decided to find Larry and make sure that he was okay. She walked around the gardens and she found him sitting by the pool with another female resident holding his manhood. Furious, Florence yelled, "You two-timing old creep! What does she have that I don't have?" Larry smiled happily and replied, "Parkinson's disease." And that is Joke of the Day. That's right, everybody. Joke of the Day. You know you've got the same promise every time. They're not always funny, but they are always free. That's right. And that's just one of 4, ladies and gentlemen. You got more coming, I'm telling you. If you can hold on, use the force, Luke. You can do it. All right, who else we got here? Boss 223's in the house. What's up, Kev? Good to see you, bud. Appreciate you showing up to the show. Looks like I'm sitting on 14 concurrent viewers, but only 9 likes. So if you guys don't mind hitting that like button while you're here, might as well. You're already here. There we go. All right, there's that. And what else we got going on? We're now starting to finally catch up with the responses in the chat. Like, oh, wow, that joke. It's only 1 of 4, folks. If you like that one that much, there are 3 more coming. All equally as interesting. All right. So, getting back to the 1,000 contest again, and let me just reiterate this one last time so that the folks that are now starting to show up that are here. So, the 1,000 sub contest, now that I've hit it, I'm at like 1,014, I think, right now. Probably 1,000 less than that after the show, as usual. But I'm going to pull a plane off this wall behind me, customize it into a way that you can only find on my channel, and then you are going to win it. So there are several people that are in this contest. They all replied properly by commenting 1,000 on any of my videos. From there, they have also, once they got into that pool of people that did do that, then I have a few that have actually emailed me that have requested the questions, because there's a 10 multiple choice questions that comes in after that. And then you need to reply to that. So what I'm about to show you again is this list of the folks that are on the list able to win this plane. The folks with a check mark are the folks that have been sent the list and have sent me the list back. The folks with the X are the folks that have been sent the list, haven't sent it back. Here's that list. So you can take a look and see about that. And if you think you have sent me the list, but maybe it didn't make it to showtime, well, there we go. And if you see that there is nothing next to your name, well, then what the heck? Get in on it. You said you wanted to be a part of this contest. I sang it, okay, well, yeah. If not, hey, then it's going to be down to these cats. And right now, if only these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys are up for it, oh, that is awesome. If I can get 10, though, we might do some sort of bowling something. You know me, I do have the bowling pins, and who could strap a bowling ball on top of an RC car and bowl 10 frames? This guy. If you don't believe it, check my channel. Was it delicate? Was it elegant? No. Was it somewhat hilarious? Sort of. Was it creative? Oh, yeah. Could that be turned into something legit? Oh, yeah. So anyway, there we go. All right. So, by the way, let me know so far. Fingers crossed. So far, I think everything's going okay with the stream, right? Yes. Green box, I see. Chat's still going. Nobody's saying you can't hear me. I can see my little soundy thing over there working. So, doing okay. All right. So, let's see what else I got on my notes, because I got a ton. So let's see. Talked about that. Talked about 57B. Talked about the planes. Got the FOAMIE Homie Spotlight coming up, which is a new segment. We'll probably do some pause nods here in a minute as well. Which will involve the video that I just put up about the Optera 2.0. I tell you, man, that thing, one great, well, of course, a couple things that turned out to be okay about it. One, that thing flies great with that landing gear. 0 issues. Now, what you heard me in that video, trim it up, and that just random, perfect. As soon as I did that, I could kill throttle. That thing was just sitting up there for all day. There's a lot of video I cut out of that because that was like over 10 minutes of flying, almost 10 minutes and 30 seconds of flying. So when it went in the tree, unfortunately, if I were flying FPV, obviously that wouldn't have happened. But which of course I've got my Just Enough RC pilot right here. That's right. He's my little sideshow pilot for my show. He sits next to the 8-ball, gives the 8-ball the Because y'all know you love that 8-ball. Should we break the 8-ball out for future bingo? You let me know in the chat. It's ready. But anyway, so when it hit the tree, obviously it sucked. The good news was, of course, that the battery came out nice. That way it wouldn't continue to just drain the battery to nothing. The cameras didn't fall out. That was nice. The canopy falling off, the hatch cover, nice. Obviously, to give me an idea where it was. Can't believe that it was in a different tree. Sucked. Had to move that ladder on a hill. Sucked. Slipped and fell at one point in time. Did not show that in the video, but yeah, the shirt I was wearing was so wet and dirty from sweat and just falling and stuff. Spiders and junk. I just threw that t-shirt away when I got home. Just a white t-shirt. I knew that wasn't going to make it. So yeah, it didn't. So anyway, got that going on. Had to work yesterday, but thank goodness to Memorial Day. Well, not thank goodness. Obviously, we want to thank our fallen veterans, and I did not do anything specifically for Memorial Day here, only because it's not Memorial Day yet. But if you are a veteran in the audience, thank you so much for your service. Thank you for everything you've done to help protect this country and help protect me and goofballs like myself to be able to put on shows like this, which have zero meaning other than just some entertainment value. But if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be able to do this. So thank you so much to all of those who have served or who are currently serving or who have given the ultimate sacrifice in service. So thank you so much, and happy Memorial Day to everybody else. But speaking of Memorial Day and keeping in the theme, well, got the military, things like that. Of course, we're going to do hot dogs, we're going to do hamburgers tomorrow. But what else am I going to do tomorrow? I'm going to go see Top Gun. I'm so excited. We're going to catch it as a matinee, of course, because we want to do the hot dogs, hamburgers, like early afternoon. So we're going to catch the matinee. Not doing it in IMAX this go round, but from what I've heard from about this movie it's the kind of movie you won't want to watch just once. So we'll most likely go see it again in the theater or in IMAX. But looking at the IMAX stuff, all the seats were like taken in all the good spots. There's only like one IMAX theater at Mall of Georgia near me here. So really, once all the times were taken, you got, where there's four of us, me and my boys and my son's girlfriend. Fiance, wife, however you want to call her, Parker, if you're out there watching. But anyway, so the three members of my family and myself will be going, let's put it that way. But yeah, so we got, just picked like an 11:30 show or something like that. And then, the seats right against the back wall, so you don't have to worry about anybody behind you jabbing, chewing weird, whatever. You don't, hey, catch those sounds from behind you. Oh, and they'll be against the wall to catch all that vibration. Oh, I am so excited. So yes, Aerospace Matt says, oh yes, you will love it, he said. Aerospace Matt already told me the other day via text that he was going to see it. And I was very, very excited for him. That was very cool. Did you get to see it in IMAX, Matt? Missing Man formation. Yeah, and then I think it's on Prime, if I'm not mistaken, but the Val Kilmer special, where it's all of his behind the scenes footage, because throughout his entire career, he had his own camera all the way up from the big VHS to the regular camera, where he was just always filming stuff from behind the scenes kind of thing. And that particular documentary, I have not particularly seen the whole thing, but I saw a special on YouTube about it. So I saw about 20 minutes of it. Tearjerker. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that he gets to make some sort of appearance here in this particular movie. That'll be very exciting. So yeah, man, very cool. And just watching the videos, I'm sure you probably have seen some of them on YouTube and things of that nature about how, like there are, is it 4 IMAX cameras in each cockpit kind of thing, like back from the day the IMAX cameras were as big as the wall behind me. Now they're just a little bit, they're about this big now. They're about as big as a loaf of bread. It's like you slap 4 of them inside a cockpit. It's like you get shots, unbelievable shots. So got to see it in IMAX. Got to see it in IMAX. It was filmed in IMAX. You got to get it. You got to see it in IMAX. But yeah, that sounds like one I'll probably be buying too. You know it. But I'll be looking forward to that. So yeah, so now we're sitting at about 15 folks that have come in. I greatly appreciate everybody being here while you're here. Hey, Jansen Hansen, good to see you, sir, from Minnesota. Good to see you, brother. It's getting warmer up there for you yet? I know Minnesota's a late bloomer when it comes to getting warm. Anyway, we're sitting on 15 viewers, 12 likes. So if the three of you that are lacking can hit that thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And I'll even give you a harmonica too. Still working on that note. All right, so we've got some other stuff. So we went ahead and made you laugh a little bit, did some bingo-y stuff. One of the things we haven't gotten to yet, and it's something that's going to help kind of feed your brains a little bit here. And of course, that is going to be word of the day. That's right, we got two of these tonight, folks. So grab your crayons, grab your pencils, your pens, your Mont Blancs, your feather quill ink dippers, whatever you got, because you're going to want to write these down and use them at work next week. I guarantee it, or your money back. That's also a Dave It Yourself guarantee. First word of the day is mawkish. Mawkish. It's an adjective. Anybody know what mawkish is without having to Google it? Feeling more like fall up there, Jason Hansen says. Feeling more like jealousy right here then, Jason Hansen, because it's getting hot and humid in Georgia. Nothing like air that you can walk into and feel as it's touching you. Mawkish. Anybody? Nobody? That's okay. I have the answer. Mawkish is sentimental in a feeble or sickly way, as in the mawkish smell of warm beer. And that is the word of the day. Now, don't fret. We have two of these, so that's just number one. Mawkish is just number one for you. And if you have gotten the questionnaire, you would know that as far as the smell of stale beer, I have no reference. There you go. There you go. All right, so there's a little hint for you if you happen to be lacking in getting that questionnaire. All right. Is that like Mock and Mindy? Brian Ford, oh, you gotta love that Brit humor. Is that like Mock and Mindy? All right. He started. Hey, Hunter Brummel's in the house. How you doing, son? Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. All right, so Brian Ford started it. If you got any other mock humor like he's got, throw it in the chat. Oh, Randy B wondered if you're going to be part of a group. What kind of group? Let's see. Randy B missing many men for Queen. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, Aerospace Matt, are you going to do the Florida E-Jets thing, or are you going to do any of that Birmingham, Alabama stuff anytime soon? I actually need to go back to Birmingham, and I talked to Scott Settle about that, but maybe trying to squeeze something in June at some point. So, haven't set anything in stone. So, let me know if that sounds like something you may be interested in. If you think you can make the trip up. It's a great field. You'll absolutely love it. Bring a tent. We'll just camp there. All right. So, let's see. Nana's my mom saying hello to her grandson, Hunter. What's up? Feel like I'm being mocked. Good one. Aerospace Matt, good one. Feel like I'm being mocked. All right, Mom, keep your personal banter off the chat. This isn't Facebook. I'm just kidding, Mom. You say whatever you want in the chat. My mom owns the chat. She can say whatever she wants. Speaking of that, boom, let's look at the chat. There it is. Let's see what I was having fun with there. All right. Well, what time are we looking at? 6:39. Nice. Time's moving nice and molassesy today. Because I got plenty of stuff to talk about. That means I'm not running out of time. All right. And speaking of that, let's see. Do I have Oh, I've got a Dave Wayback video for you coming up at some point as well. Swap cameras. Got a Dave Wayback camera coming video for you, as well as my FOAMIE Homie Spotlight, which we'll do here shortly. So stick around for that, because that'll be some good stuff. Trust me. You guys will check this channel out. You will be all over it. I guarantee his subs will probably jump. Again, he's got less than 20. But I guarantee After you guys see it, everybody will sub, and he'll probably go to over 30 by tomorrow. I guarantee it. Or your money back. All right. So what else do I got here? All right. So we talked about the sub contest some. We did some of that. Did a little of that. What was it? Oh, well, if you hear that noise, everybody knows what that means. It's a bingo time. I guess we'll just go ahead and do some bingo again, since the fart machine says it's so. Yep, there it is. Confirmation. Confartmation. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and throw the bingo list out there. And I'll go ahead and put the rubber band on the thingamajigger. And now we'll do some bingo cam, bingo Monica, and here we go. There we go. All right. No, I'm not making an album anytime soon. I know. You're probably asking, when am I making that? When am I making that necklace harmonica album? What's wrong with your laptop? Aerospace Methods asking me. This one that I'm currently using, besides the punch mark and a missing key, it worked better than the other one. I think it's just the settings. The other laptop is actually a brand new laptop. I think the settings are off. Oh, it tried to make it, but I caught it. So no free bowls tonight so far. All right, this one is. You really need a drum roll though. Maybe I'll get necklace drums next time I'm at the hobby store. All right, so this is 071. 071 is Thomas M. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah. No. Yeah, no. I don't think Thomas M is here. Disappointing. But give him the old obligatory 30 seconds just in case. But do I think that's going to pan out? That's right. I do not. All right. So Aerospace Matt, what's wrong with my laptop? Is that the last comment I have in here? Looks like it. All right. So again, which laptop are you talking about, sir? This one, like me, is beaten and still working. The other one was brand new and not finely tuned to what I needed. Because if you happen to notice, this is episode 58. How many I can count on one hand. How many of those 58 went smoothly? There's always a problem. It's kind of like a crapshoot. Whoa, no sound. Or, oh, lag, or whatever. It's always something. So, you just need to tell me what you're talking about as far as what you're talking about. His laptop was mocked. Bark, bark. The chicken goes, bark, bark. The one that turned off and you had to use for 57th. This one right here, actually, believe it or not, this particular laptop. And thanks to Jeff in Lower Alabama, I did the whole shift power button hold thing and just held it for longer than I normally would. And it finally was like, and I'm like, what? And then I played the power cord in and I saw the little light come on the side. I'm like, what? And then I just backed away slowly. And here we are today, episode 58. Yay! So you tell me how that's going for you. We're at 15 viewers, 15 likes. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. Everybody doing that just so much. Right now it's saying my stream health is healthy. So we'll see. All right, what else we got going on? Let's see. We are still, yeah, we got all kinds of stuff. Let's jump into a little bit of those. See if I can find my little card for that. That's right. Let's jump into some pause nods. That's right. Let's jump into a little pause nod action. Now what I'm going to do here is basically I'm going to go to my YouTube dingamadoogle. Oops, wrong one. wrong one. I just pushed the wrong button. Here we go. This is the button I wanted. There it is. There I am. All right, so I'm going to go into my studio. I'm going to open up my comments, and then I'm just going to kind of go from there. All right, so this is Posnots. Dave yourself style. All right, first one in there is from Aerospace Matt. Usual suspect. I hate when that happens. He's talking about when the tree, he's talking about the video for the Optera. I hate when that happens when I lost my foam board F-16 in a tree. I was on final landing approach. Hey, me too. Had a depth perception issue cause the problem. Hey, me too. At least you got it back. Yeah. Thumbs up. Throw the heart at him. Booyah. And I'll comment on that later. Actually, I just commented on it now, didn't I? All right. And then Aerospace Matt, of course, is also commenting on my donkey thing. And if you guys saw that little short I put out with the donkey head on it or whatever, that was kind of preluding to the video that was coming out. Then we've got Randy BRC with his comment of, just wow! Perseverance pays. Yes, pays and bruises. Noodly arms. Oh, I'll probably sleep like a damn baby tonight, though, let me tell you. That was at 6:30 this morning. Yeah. Set an alarm for that. Yeah. Did I go right to sleep when I went to bed? No. No. Oh, all right. So then we also have a comment from Stay Down Normal. Always good to see a comment from him. How much was that? I need one to put iNav on. It looks like a bigger version of my Sonic model. Stay Down Normal. It was, you know what, man? I got a video. If you look at my Optera video, yeah, I think it's the one where I actually put the landing gear on it, maybe. Anyway, I have the picture of the box with the decal with the price sticker on there. You can just look online though, but I got it at the model box in Gadsden, Alabama, or Birmingham, near Birmingham, somewhere like that, wherever they are. But yeah, that thing is sweet. And like I was saying, even with the landing gear on there, and the battery had to go all the way back. That thing is so dang nose heavy, especially with that cone that he had on there. And you know, I had noticed the cone that I had on there was all kind of like bumpy and gnarled. That's because that was the one that the huge foam chunk got taken out of it. You could see the damn magnets or the damn steel lugs that are in there that make that nose cone so damn heavy. So I basically had to fix all that with paper tape and hot glue and some other pool noodle foam kind of thing. So basically that's why that's. But did it suffer any damage coming out of that tree? Negative. Pool paper tape and hot glue never does. Not even the paint on that suffered any damage. All right, then we got Brian Ford. There we go, another usual suspect from across the pond asking, has the USAF knocked on your door yet? No, but in case you noticed, I was pretty high in that video. Altitude, settle down. But looks like Brilliant wax some super bright LEDs on the front and give much depth perception. You're right, sir. I have thought about that. As a matter of fact, I thought about using these little bad boys because these are super light. You can get them cheap. Boom, they're bright as all get out. Just go ahead and stick them right onto the rear landing gear. And then that way, and I got two of these. And you can see there's a rubber band already on there from when I had them rubber band on previous landing gear. So yeah. Landing lights. Booyah! There's like $1 at like the dollar store or whatever. But these things are so dang bright, so dang light. I mean, there's just nothing to it. So it's about maybe it's as heavy as this Roku remote. Maybe a little heavier, but not much. But anyway, so Brian continues on with gives much better depth perception. Seems this type of thing so many times. Going to start my own business up. Baboons are us. With 2 trained baboons, I can rescue planes from anywhere. Think of them as Thunderbird 6. Well done, ballsy, top of the ladder, but well done. Brian, that is awesome. I'm going to give that definitely thumbs up. Definitely the big fat heart on that one because that is a great comment. So thank you, Brian, for that. And so far, that is our first round of Posnots. So I greatly appreciate everybody checking that out. And what we're going to do is get back into some of this other fun and hilarity because I got some and I'm a sharer. So my foam philanthropy sees no limits. Oh, dang it. Did you hear that again? I guess apparently it's time for a bingo! Yeah! All right. I get super excited with bingo sometimes. All right, we'll come back to some files not here in a minute, but apparently Flatulence has it. It's time for bingo. All right, so let me go ahead and put the rubber band thingamajig on the cup. Bingo harmonica. Wheel to spin. Here we go. Oh, that was a short little ditty from Ireland, south of Dublin, about 12 miles. All right, here we go. And who's going to win it? Ah, smooth release. The right kind. Here we go. All right. Oh! I don't know what that means. But I do know that this is G58. That's right, it's G58, and that is McDale. What? Is McDale in the house? I am not sure. I don't think McDale is in the house, and that's disappointing because McDale is also on the 1,000 sub list. That's right. There he is, right there. And has he responded? No. So I hope that McDale is doing okay and everything is fine, and him not being here or being able to respond is not something serious. Maybe he just forgot about me. Totally understandable. Barry Campbell's in the house. What's up, Barry? As you can see on that list, sir, that you have been sent the questions and have responded to the questions. You now make concurrent viewer number 17. You still have to hit the thumbs up, Barry. Barry, I'm not going to continue this show until you hit that thumbs up. Barry, thumbs up. Barry, don't make me hold up the show. I will turn this bus around. I'll give you a minute. I know he'll want to. All right. Let's get back into some other fun stuff. Again, without a winner in bingo, because I still don't see McDale jumping in here anytime soon. I know. Boo-hoo. It's sad. I get it. But I'm here to brighten your day. And how am I going to do that? With a joke of the day. That's right. I'm going to brighten your day with some joke of the day. Well, maybe. That is the intent. Will that be the delivery? I guess we'll just have to wait and see, says Joe Biden. He whispers into the microphone like a weirdo. All right, here we go. A lady goes to the doctor and complains that her husband is losing interest in sex. The doctor gives her a pill, but warns her that it is still experimental. He tells her to slip it into his mashed potatoes at dinner. The doctor gives her a pill, but warns her. Oh, I'm sorry. So that night she does just that. Sorry. About a week later, she's back at the doctor's office, where she says, "Doc, the pill worked great. I put it in the potatoes just like you said." It wasn't 5 minutes later that he jumped up, raked all the food on dishes off the floor, grabbed me, ripped off all my clothes, and ravaged me right there on the table. The doctor says, "Oh my God, I'm sorry. We didn't realize the pill was that strong. The foundation will gladly pay for any damages." "Nah," she says, "that's okay. We're never going back to that restaurant anyway." And that is another joke of the day. Yeah, fart machine. That's probably the assumption of everybody and the opinion of everybody in the audience. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Still no bingo winners yet, so of course can't fire off the smoke cannon unless we got some bingo winners. So come on, people. Let's win some bingo, can we please? We're already 3 down. So let's see what we got. Okay, so yeah, so boss is saying that you did send his questions in. Yes, now. So boss, I am extending that to next Saturday at midnight because I didn't do a show last week. So I did get your response. You are on that list, and I'll show it to you one last time. You are on the list. Oh, you show an X. All right, you sent my answers again, but I sent them on May 21st. I'll check the email. Okay, so yes, if that's the case, please do that. I'm sorry, I thought you had a check mark on there. Sorry. But yeah, if that's the case, if you see an X on there, it means I just didn't get them. I recently scrolled through like all my recent emails and then even went down to like 3 weeks ago. Didn't see anything. And plus the questions of, that I submitted out, I just submitted those out week before last. So yeah, check that out and make sure you're sending it to the davidyourselfchannel@gmail.com. And that should get them right there. Other restaurant patrons are like, I'll have what she's having. That's right. Little Harry Met Sally reference. Is that 90s or early 2000s? Ooh, that's a trivia question. I think it's early 2000s. All right, so what else we got going on here? All right, so that's 2 jokes of the day that you so graciously enjoyed. So thank you so much for that. Let's get back into my niggity notes and see what else we got to diggity do. All right. So no winners in bingo tonight. And again, with the prizes, and we'll go over these one more time because I have actual bingo prizes. We got finger lights, brain puzzle, laser pointer, invisible heavy-duty Velcro, rubber or foam glider, and wide lens for your cell phone. There we go. Those are the prizes up for grabs tonight. If anybody would damn win bingo. And remember, if you win bingo, you don't have to accept the prize. If you want the prize, how do you get the prize? That's right. You email me to the davidyourselfchannel@gmail.com and you say, hey, bingo, episode 58. And then send me your address. If you don't want the prize, then don't send me that email and I won't send you the prize. You won't hurt my feelings either way. Saves me a little money if you don't. But again, not a big deal. I will send it to you if you want it. If you win it, I believe in winners. So if you win it, my gosh, you deserve it. And now that you get to choose, you don't get some random junk I just reach in there and pull out. I even just took the camera off the box. Remember box cam? I'm just going to show you the prizes now. Oh, Jason Anson in the house. Barry Campbell, I think you lost my ball. Barry, how many times have you won in the past? Barry. Now, granted, you did win a couple times when you weren't actually in the stream. Like the few times you weren't actually in the stream, you did win. And then I think before that, you've won twice though, if I'm not mistaken. But I see what you're saying. But Barry, so far there's only 8 of you. And if Boss finds his questions, 9 of you that are in the running for me ripping a plane off this wall and customizing it. If I get one more of you, that's 10. That sounds like a bowling challenge. Who knows? Who knows? I'm so excited now. Oh, let's see what happens. Fly a plane into those big plastic bowling pins. Which one survives? I don't know. We'll figure it out. A really long bowl. The ball just rolls forever. Oh, I don't know. I haven't even started on the plane yet, so I'm still waiting to finalize this list. And once we finalize this list, then I'll know how many people are going to be competing and things like that, and then I can start getting gung-ho into it, because converting this particular plane to customize it is not necessarily specifically difficult. It does have some challenge to it, but it'll take me a good weekend to get it done. So no big problem. But Barry, I have not lost your ball. I am sure I have not. And if I'm not mistaken, your number's like B9 or something. So I even remember it. All right. So that's what we've got there. So as we're rolling on over into the second hour, I wanted to bring out a new segment for you, which is what we're going to be calling the FOAMIE Homie Spotlight. That's right, FOAMIE Homie Spotlight. So what we're going to be doing in this FOAMIE Homie Spotlight is I'm going to be showing you this channel that I ran across. I guess it was week before last. I was actually going to premiere show this guy's channel in this particular episode last week. Wasn't here. But now we're going to do it now. So I'm going to show you the guy's channel, and then I've also got one of his videos logged up there too, which I believe is the first video that he has posted. And then from there, I will put a link to his channel in the chat here later on, as well as in the description of this video after the show is done, so in case you want to check that out. But I know you guys are going to want to check this guy out because he's doing a great job, and he's one of the few cats that I've seen that opens a box properly. You open both ends and you push the foam out. And that cat is Redbeard Reviews RC. As you can see, I am subscribed and have the bell on, so when his new stuff comes out, I will get it. He was currently sitting on, it looks like about 18 subs right there. But yeah, so let me show you a little bit of what this guy's got going on. You're going to enjoy this, and we'll scroll through a little bit of it. I'm not going to get too deep into it because I want you to check his stuff out. All of his videos are awesome, and he only has 5. So here's the first one, which is going to be this one here at the very end on the far right, the 7-foot Cessna. Here's that.
Hello and welcome to the Redbeard Reviews RC Hangar. Today we're going to be going over the 1.5 meter Cessna from E-Flight for our first video. Rustling out of the box, looks nice. Nice carbon wing spar. Everything's in here pretty well, secured really well. This is the whole model. Everything's zip tied in down here, landing gear zip tied in, motor. The size of these wings are huge. It's bigger than
Jason,
the Vampire,
that's awesome.
Longer than the Corsair fuselage. Nice nav lights. The fuselage looks great. This is my first time seeing it in person.
Barry, as far as whether or not your answers are correct, we will go over that
nice
next week.
Here on the rudder. The rudder light comes pre-wired here on the vertical stabilizer. Cowl looks nice. Screws on with these holes into here. This is the entire package for the spinner and hardware. Horizontal stabilizers get screwed on, that's nice. They go in here, just like this. And those are the basics to this build, so I don't want to waste any more of your time. There's a lot of videos on this.
Pause it a bit for a second, and then I'm going to read you a little bit about this guy. When you look at his channel, in the description, this is his description. Started flying in October of '06 so my grandfather and I could spend time together, and I fell in love with flying. I wanted to share with everyone how much fun the hobby can be, and it's a great way to make a wonderful lasting memories with family and friends. We hope you enjoy the channel. He joined April 8th of 2022. So I don't know his name. I have conversed with him a little bit via just the comments.
Some beautiful drone footage.
Dog chasing after it. Love it. That's a big catch, dog. All right, so here's what I'm going to let you guys watch these videos, but I'm going to pause this a second. I want to go to, of course, got some cool drone footage here, but this is what I want you to see here. We'll finish up the drone footage here. There we go. All right, here we go.
So number 1 on the rating list is easy to build. How much of your precious time are you going to have to spend getting this thing ready to fly? The answer is about an hour. You do have to glue on the rudder.
Let me just scroll through here. Here we go. This is little scale.
It's about an hour. It's not a snap together like the Focke-Wulf. Since it does take an hour, you give it 7.5 beards. Number 2 on the list is the flight envelope, or the aerial versatility of the plane. And We judge that in 3 categories here. How well does it slow down? How aerobatic is the plane? And how scale or how real does it look when it goes by? So this plane slows down great. I'm sure you saw in the video, it lands pretty slow. So here, and the
Here we go. Just want to
likelihood that
be
you're
forward a
going to
bit.
break
So
something
in some of
less.
his later videos, he's
And that, to
doing,
me,
of course, he's getting a little better as he
adds a
goes
lot
here.
to the quality of the build. Not
But
to
yeah, I
mention
really
it
like
goes
his
together
beard
seamlessly.
review.
We're going to go ahead and give this 9 beards.
Yeah.
So number 7 on the list, last but not least, is value. Is what is in this box worth $500?
All right, so I can't hear it. I'm going to go ahead and stop it. But I want you guys to go and check out his channel. Definitely subscribe. I know you guys are going to like that kind of stuff. That is a heck of a channel he's putting on there. That red beard reviews and the beards. I give this 7 beards. As he goes along in the videos, as they start to progress, he starts to break them down more with like title cards and stuff, agility, durability, stuff like that. But still does the same red beard review. It's excellent. It's very well done. You see, I've watched all of his videos. Some of them you see that my line shows to stop because at that point I already had to start texting. I had to start like leaving comments. But I have finished watching them on the laptop. But nonetheless, so yeah, pretty funny. So really great stuff. I always like to give a new shout out to new folks that are out there. So that with that comes the new little segment that we have here, which is the FOAMIE Homie Spotlight. So congratulations to Redbeard Reviews RC for making it into the initial FOAMIE Homie Spotlight. So hope you do well, bro. Hope you do well. All right. So there we go with that. So now we are in 7:06 time. Oh, look at that. You know what that means when we hear that sound. Yeah, that sound. It's bingo time. That's right. Let's get back into some bingo. Why not? Let's just peruse the list for a second. I'll put this rubber band thing back on the cup. All right, we'll get back into some bingo cam. So we have 5 down here, but 2 of those were the blanks from earlier. So, or no numbers, no names. So we're just leaving those out to help increase the odds for everybody else. And the 3 that we pulled, non-winners. We are on the second 3. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Come on, 8-ball. Tell me what happens. Where's EQ? He's probably flying. But yeah, that's a good question. Where is EQ? All right, so Magic David yourself, 8-ball. Will we get at least 1 winner in the next 3 rolls? Nice wide gap, right? That's what she said. Here we go. Aha! I figured out a way to see this ball earlier. Easier. Nice. My reply is no. The son of a... Curses! Well, only thing we can do now is prove it wrong. That's right, everybody. We're going to prove the Magic 8-ball wrong because we're going to pull a winner right dang now. All right, something magical with the harmonica. Let's make this happen. All right, there we go. You know what? I might make an album. Maybe. I could probably put it out by August, September, maybe. With the right producer. Nicholas, yeah, maybe. I could definitely do a video before September. You guys want to see a 90s style harmonica necklace music video by your buddy Dave. If you do, put your comments in the chat. Barry, why did it tell us? What is that? I don't even know what that emoji is, but YouTube wanted to ban it, whatever that was. Drop the 8 balls from the EC 1500. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Without further delay, ladies and gentlemen, Oh! Got it, though. That thing just didn't want to wait for the to go around. Must have had the express pass. Must have paid extra. All right, well, this one is I-29. I-29 is David Barnes. Yep, I think you're right. Yep, I think you're right. Do we see any David Barnes in the stream? No. I don't think we see any David Barnes in the. We certainly don't. David Barnes, if you're in the stream, though, maybe just kick it back on the couch. Just gonna watch the David Yourself channel. Don't really want to get in that chickadee chat. Don't want to say hello to people. Just gonna sit here. If that's you. You just won. So you better let me know. Alrighty then. What else we got? So talked about some of that. Yep, nope. Jason, nope. All right. So we talked about some of that. We are officially in the second hour of the Dave It Yourself channel. After Dinner with Dave, number 58. 58 episodes. 3 of them smooth. Maybe 4. But that's okay. That's the fun of it. You can watch anybody stream that just puts on a regular stream that everything goes smooth all the time. It's the gamble. It's the what will happen to Dave tonight things. It's like me being on Wipeout on my own channel, using my own equipment. Oh, the big balls. Got him. Get him every time. But so far, green box, streaming, sound, we'll see. You tell me. Right, Darth? Yeah. All right. What else we got giggity going on? You know what? I think we should get back to some more of that positivity. And you know how we do that? With Posnods. That's right. We do positivity with Posnods because it's the easiest thing to do positivity with. So we're going to get back into some of those Posnods. And we're going to go back into my Google Studio or my YouTube Studio. We're just going to go ahead and scroll on down. So we talked about stayed on normal. Now we're still talking about the Optera video that I just put out this morning. Flew last night, got it stuck in the tree last night, retrieved it this morning at 6:30, came home, took a shower, made the video, prepared for the show. Here I am. That's my day in a nutshell. So here we go. JCB67 says, always interesting, smiley face emoji with sunglasses. Oh, yeah. Glad you're able to recover your plane and gear. Me too, Jim. Me too. Especially when you heard me in the video, like, oh, the camera fell out. You know, because on the back of that camera, there's actually a little black circle where the magnet is that sticks it to the charger. I thought that was the hole going through the plane. No, it's still in the plane. Because that thing would have been a mug to find down there and all that pine straw. It sucked. And hey, we got old Brad Lindenberger here. Lindenberger? I think so. Anyway, Pay It Forward RC. Love this guy. He is a cat of my own breed right here with his foam-lanthropy. Dave, we all have had that story to tell. We're talking about the same video, the Optera video. Glad your hard work paid off. Last adventure was about a year or so ago, and it involved a bighorn. Broke the aileron, servo, tail, large oak tree in the woods. Mine, too, is fixable in no time and still flies today. Boom. That's good to hear. Nice, Brad. Old bighorn. Who puts that bighorn out? Is that Arrows? Puts out the bighorn? You know me being such a dang E-Flight Horizon hobby fanboy. Not intentionally, I just like their stuff. I like that safe stuff. Then we've got Just Enough RC. Oh, good old Jude here. That was some hard work, my friend. Can't believe nobody stopped to ask what the hell you were doing. Jude, I totally thought. My van parked on the curb, hazards on, no doubt. I thought for sure at some point in time, 6:30 in the morning, yeah, cop gonna come rolling up at least to see if somebody's okay at 6:30 in the morning, right? Nobody. About 7 o'clock, 7:15 or so, I could hear the band in the church firing up, getting ready for the service today. So even they came in and didn't give 2 damns. Oh my gosh. Philip Bender does comment, yup, LOL, yup. I've been through the same thing, all for a friggin' haboo. Philip, have you seen my haboo video where it was 100 feet in a tree? And then I came back 2 days later after huge wind and rainstorms, and it was on the ground with the bent nose. As a matter of fact, no, it's that one right there. I have two haboos. It's that one right there with the tortoise wing. So yeah, I hear you. For a friggin' haboo. Been there. Been there. Mine was in winter even. So I had like full like walls, weatherproof gear on to try to get it. Boots. Ridiculous. So dang cold. Huffing and puffing cold air. Oh, the worst. One tool I found pretty useful is some of the time is what they call an arbor's beanbag line. Little weighted beanbag sack with a line that doesn't tangle and able to heave it into the branch and plane. Yes, I have seen those before, and that is a great idea, Philip. Good idea, as a matter of fact. I have tried, not that specifically, but I have tried bow and arrow with fishing line tied to it. But just like with bow and arrow, I would imagine with this particular arborist line, when you're down in the woods, a little hard to go up. Those arborist guys are outside of the trees throwing it into the tree. So I don't know that would have worked so much in my scenario. I don't even think a drone would have worked. My dad was like, why don't you just get like one of your drones out? Well, the problem is if it's hooked on the branch, it's going to yank the drone out of the tree, out of the sky too. And the next thing you got, I got two things in the tree. So yeah, there's just some, just some issues I thought about. I even measured it with my hand. I'm like, oh, it's not even wider than my palm. Maybe I'll just cut it down. I didn't, as you saw in the video, but I did think about it. It's down here. Nobody's going to notice. It'll fall that way. There's nothing over there. So anyway, those are some more of those pause knots. Thank you so much, everybody, for leaving great comments on my videos. I do appreciate it. And if you leave those comments, you may even hear them in my stream. And you know you're going to like that. Good stuff. All right. So what else we got going on here? I know we've still got jokes of the day, of course. And let's see. We did not get a winner on that one. Well, we got two more bingos left. Okay, so we got two more bingos left. Settle down. You just put the rubber band on there. If you didn't hear any flatulence, we ain't doing bingo, so don't worry about it. Oh, as soon as I say it, listen to that. Oh, okay, here we go. Double flatulence. When you want to play bingo, you want to play bingo. So, who am I to scoff in the face of the flatulence gods? All right, here we go. All right. Here we go. Oh, tried to spit out. You know I like a smooth release. There we go. All right, here we are. Freaking 8-Ball said no winners tonight. Is it right? I'd really like to fire off the smoke machines before the finale, let me tell you. So they're cooking smoke juice. We'll see if this is a winner, because this one is I-17. And that is Hanger 51. Freaking Kenny. Kenny. All right, now Kenny legitimately could be one of those cats that's actually sitting in the background like, I don't really necessarily want to get in this chat thing, but I'll see what this idiot's doing. So he could be one of those cats. Matt, you're out. Okay, buddy, take it easy, man. Good to see you. I appreciate you being here while you could, my man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. I know with the weather being nicer in summer and longer days and all that, this 6 to 8 thing is kind of a weird time frame. I know, different from during the winter. I thought about changing it from 7 to 9, but I don't want to be done at 9 doing a video thing. Then I got so we're gonna leave it at 6 to 8 for now. If you guys would rather see it at a different time frame, you can clearly tell me. I'll take suggestions any day of the week, but I think we'll keep it at 6 to 8 for now. Oh, right. All right, then. So here, let's go ahead and move along with this. What else do we have on my list of notes? Well, I know what we need to be doing because Kenny's not here, right? No Kenny? No Kenny? Still no Kenny, right? That's disappointing. But I know how to turn your frown upside down with a joke of the Dave. That's right. Another joke of the Dave ought to do it. Because I still have two more. I think you guys are ready for number 3. You might not actually be ready for these, but I am neglecting to ask if you are. All right. Here we go. You guys might relate to this one. Here we go. 3 dudes, very good friends, walk through a forest. After a while, they stumble upon a cabin from which a weird-looking woman resembling a witch comes out from. She slowly says, "Don't step on the purple flower," and then goes back into her cabin. A little confused, the 3 friends exchange looks, shrug, and keep walking. 30 minutes later, poof! One of the friends simply disappears. The others immediately start looking for him, repeatedly shouting his name worriedly. After a couple of hours, they find him behind a bush, screwing the most ugly woman you could ever see. Disgusted, they angrily shout, "You bastard! What the hell are you doing? That is disgusting!" A second later, he turns to them looking depressed and says powerlessly, "I stepped on the purple flower." The 3 continue walking through the forest. Another 30 minutes pass and poof! The second friend disappears now. Shocked again, the other 2 searching for him as well. 1 hour later, they find him behind a bush screwing an even uglier woman than the first one. She is a fat old lady, roughly 90, with hairs and sticky slime coming out of every part of her body and has 3 legs. Feeling sick, they shout at him, "Jesus Christ, man, what the hell is wrong with you?" A moment later, the friend turns to them and says, almost crying, "I stepped on the purple flower." The 3 friends continue to walk again. Another 30 minutes pass and poof! The third guy disappears. This time the other 2 know the drill and calmly start to look for him. 5 minutes later, they find him behind a bush doing the most beautiful woman they had ever seen. She has silky golden hair, bright blue eyes, big melons, and huge, smooth, curved body that looked like that of a goddess. Furious, the 2 yell at him, "How the hell did you get to screw a beautiful like this? And we had to screw those ugly creatures." Crying, the beautiful woman turns to them and said, "I stepped on the pink flower." Purple flower, damn it. Ruined it at the end. But you get the joke, and that's all that matters because that's Joke of the Day. But we never said that they would be good. We just always said that they would be free. That's right. You get the gist of that, and you can tell it better tomorrow at work without screwing up the punchline. Yeah. That's your homework for tonight. Tell that joke without screwing up the punchline. There you go. All right, who else we got in the house? Anybody else sneak in here? Sitting on about 16 folks watching. 16 folks that don't have anything better to do, which I appreciate. 12:30 in the old UK. I'm off to get some shut-eye. Everyone have a great week. Stay safe and be lucky. Brian Ford, good night, sir. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate your support, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week, sir. Enjoy your sleep. Have pleasant dreams. Hopefully not about any of my jokes. All right. After that, joke. I know what we could really use is a palette cleanser. And to do that, you need to get your crayons, you need to get your pen, you need to get your Mont Blanc, your feather quill, whatever, because it's a word of the day. That's right, we're doing the second word of the day. And that word is going to be bucolic. Bucolic. It's an adjective. You know, I love those adjectives. Bucolic. What does that mean? What? You don't want to Google it? Hey, don't sweat it. I got you. Here's the answer. Bucolic is relating to the pleasant aspects of the countryside and country life, as in the church is lovely for its bucolic setting. Bucolic is the actual pronunciation on that, and I even put it right there. Bucolic. Doesn't mean I had to say it. Just means that I had to put it on there for you to see it. And that is, in fact, the second word of the day. Feel free to use those at work. You are allowed to, and I give strict permission to do so. Just like the dictionary allowed me to use them tonight. And Barry Camel says, at least it's not bukkake. Don't know what that is, but oddly enough, I know how to say it. Oh, I've seen the Disney Channel. Oh, that deserves a talk with Vader. Oh, Vader. All right, still got one more of those jokes. Not like that. But we do have one more joke. No more words of the day, so I hope you got all your learning that you wanted to get done tonight, because that's it. That's all I got for you in the learning department. Other than learning, that there's just some sort of mental illness being portrayed on your screens right now. Hey, you're all enabling me. What am I going to do? If you're going to show up for a show, I guess I'll have to put one on. When I can. That is. All right, so speaking of that list with the 1,000 subscribers, let me shoot back to that list real quick. So with this 1,000 sub, these are all the folks that are actually in the running for the 1,000 sub giveaway. Folks with the check marks are the folks that have received and responded to the questions. X's have been sent the questions, and nothing means that they have not responded at all. So there's that. So we got that coming up. That is, and if you have not submitted your questions or whatnot, let me give you a couple of other refreshing, maybe helpful hints. Could be part of the questions that are on the 10. One of them is, if you ever hear me in my videos and things of that nature, always saying, nice. That is a Workaholics reference from the TV show Workaholics on Comedy Central. Because at the end of the episode, that was what, at the end when they do the title card or whatever, the promo, like who's the production company, it was always like, nice. So there you go. There's that. Another one could possibly be, let's see. Nice. Oh, yeah. This one here, too. If you want to see what happens next on my channel, you should stick around. That's right. All right. So there you go. There's a couple of them. So if you have not submitted your questions yet, or have submitted your questions but yet have to revise one of your answers, you got until next Saturday at midnight to make it happen. All right. And if you just don't want to participate in this challenge or this 1,000 sub giveaway where some lunatic just gives you a plane for no reason other than saying you wanted it and then you reply to some questions that were emailed to you, I mean, you don't have to do that. It's your prerogative. It's my prerogative. Do what I want to do. It's my prerogative. Yeah. All right. So what else we got here we want to talk about? Talked about the Top Gun movie. So excited about that. That's tomorrow. So excited. I almost want to take my Arrows F-15 off the ceiling that's hanging right here on the ceiling. Just carry it with me. I brought a toy to play with in the theater. Oh, the theater. I wonder if I could sneak my little the little drone, the little tiny drone. The heck's the name of that thing? That's horrible when I don't even know. It is the Tello. Duh. The Tello. I should bring the Tello and have a fly in the theater. If I make that happen, I don't know. I'll put it on my channel. It would shoot down and come on back up. That could be funny. I don't know. I don't think I've seen any videos of people doing that. I took my drone into a theater. Why? Because they didn't say I couldn't. All right. Excuse me about that. All right. So we talked about that. Let's get into something else. So speaking of me pulling trees out of planes, which I spent most of my morning this morning doing, I wanted to show you another thing that I had as well, which is one of my Wayback vids. That's right. We got some David Yourself channel Wayback vids. That's right. These are some videos that are in my earlier catalog, but this one happens to also deal with the tree issue. And of course, for legal reasons, I've got to give you the obligatory warning. All right, you've seen enough of that. Here's that video. gradient with some inferior FPV gear at the time. This is another one of those videos where I was super lucky. See ya, boss. Thanks for showing up, man. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on the way out, brother. Barry Campbell had a lie about forget his name. Idiot. I don't know. His last name's Lion, so I thought his first name should be True. And I also like the actor Michael B. Jordan. Those are him. So the feed is all snowed out here. I can't see nothing. I can't hear nothing. I can't see nothing. Just hoping. Throttling it up a little bit. Just try to keep it up there. Oh, yes, right. I've had humor forever. Snow River, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Just watching one of my oldies but goodies. Another plane video where it goes into the tree, since I just posted my Consendo video today with getting it out of the tree. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm already packing up my stuff. Plane's still in the air. Snow, make sure you hit that thumbs up while you're here. Appreciate it. And watcha! Into the trees! Oh, I tell you. right, so I'm going to stop it there so you guys can go check that out. This video only has 49 views. I put this up on September 3rd, 2019. Come on now, help your boy Dave get you some more views on that. Go watch the rest of that and see what happened to the rest of that plane. Once I started to finally pick up pings on the on the FPV headset, because literally it was, I don't know, probably not quite a quarter, maybe an eighth of a mile away, basically from where I was. But the fact that it was in the business park in that one of those trees right there, thank goodness it wasn't on a roof somewhere. I was trying to FP fly without a spotter, dummy. And then, of course, once the FPV was gone, take the headset off. As of course it's high enough, I can't hear it. It's the damn night radiant. Even when you're gassing it up, you can't hear nothing. So at that point, and that particular plane is bright yellow, just so you know, bright yellow, like fluorescent yellow. I painted that plane. So did that make it easier to find it in the tree? No, it did not. No, it did not. The only thing that made it easier is when the FPV finally pinged, and then I was able to kind of start like walking toward the strength of the signal, going this way. Oh, it's fuzzy, going this way. Oh, it's fuzzy, going this way. Oh, it's sort of not so fuzzy. So that's kind of how that worked out. But that particular video is like, I think it's like a 3 or 4 video series, if I'm not mistaken, because literally that took me a while to get that thing out of there. I had to back the truck up. Anyway, you need to watch that video. Check it out. Besides some of the stuff from my earlier catalog, I know folks don't normally scroll through folks' earlier stuff because it's just earlier and they figure it's not good. But some of my stuff that's earlier is still all creative, or at least like that, showing me getting super lucky to the point that it was worth making a video. Yeah, so check out some of my earlier catalog when you get a chance. See if there's anything in there that's impresses you. That's my first video that I posted on YouTube here. Actually, not the first video, but first video on my channel here was based back in the day, because I was going to start this channel because of pool noodles, because I have like 200 something different uses for pool noodles. And the first video on my channel is a drone, a ProMark drone, which is like kind of like a low grade Walmart DJI drone. But with pool noodles on the feet that allowed it to land on a pool and take off and land again. So there you go. So that's kind of how the Dave It Yourself channel came about. You know, it's like, oh, I got pool noodles. How do I make something like that? I just Dave it myself. So there you go. That's how the channel came to be. Not one of the trivia questions for this go around, but maybe for the 5,000, big 5,000. I don't know. I'm sure I'll probably do a giveaway before that. I don't think I'll be able to hold off that long. Maybe we'll do something at the 1,500 mark. That sounds about right. Try to be on a plane refueling. Adam Luzier says, try to being on a refueling plane when the pilot starts porpoising. Adam Luzier, you can't see it on my particular screen here, but my desktop on my laptop is a view of an F-15 being refueled, and the co-pilot in the back with thumbs up kind of thing, and it's from the boom of the thing. So I love that stuff. I love watching those videos all the time. You know, so another video I've been watching, you guys probably watch these too, but have you ever seen these guys that two little guys, just two, which is the craziest thing ever, but they dig, I don't know where they live, but they dig like these, they build like 3-story homes out of bamboo and everything you can find in nature. They make concrete out of like termite mounds and stuff like that, and just all this stuff. And they make water pools, and then they have a waterfall, and they run the piping and stuff all the way from the waterfall to their pool, so it always constantly fills. I know you guys have seen those videos, but for some reason I have just really gotten a ball out of those things lately. I watched them where they spent almost a full year building a 3-story home with 2 slides that go into a huge pool, and then the huge like water bank that the river and the waterfall filters into like these bamboo, like 6 of them coming out, and they're all just sprinkling water into the pool. I mean, what? I can barely hold my own with paper tape and hot glue. These guys are using anteater mounds and all this stuff, and just bamboo and strand reeds, and those videos are amazing. I just can't imagine. I just can't, I've seen them like where they build like the hole in the ground, then they cover it, they got the little pool. I thought that was cool. But now they're building like structures above ground. 2 stories, 3 stories. They build like big, huge stone lounges with a big stone pillow. Oh, Anyway, I know it has nothing to do with RC, but just something I'm sure that you guys have also seen, and those things are amazing. What? Somebody got that? Oh, that's what that is. I thought one of you was trying to give me some raspberries about the whole thing with that. No, that's the fart thing, which means it's bingo time. That's right, it's bingo time. Let's go ahead and let you peruse that list for a second. I'll go ahead and put the rubber band on here. Smack. Now we're gonna do some bingo cam. All right. All right, so we are this is the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. This is the last one. Ooh. Last bingo. Is that something I want to do now? Yeah, screw it. All right. Last bingo it is, because I still got joke of the day. You know you want to hear that. Here. Oh, wait a minute. Let's turn this way. All right. Here we go. All right. Bingo harmonica. The only channel on YouTube that does it. You know it. Because it's stupid, Dave. Hey, who's that? Smooth delivery. Nice. All right, here we go. Who's it going to be? I hope it's a damn winner, because if not, that means the 8-ball wins again. Cursed 8-ball. Please be a winner. We'll see, because this one is N42. N42 is. Wait a minute. N42 is. Wait a minute. Is that? No, Jack 78 said I-27. Darn, for a second there, I thought that was all Jack 78 there. No. Well, that is pretty disappointing. 6 bingos. I guess I'll just put these prizes away, since nobody's going to win them this week. Talk to me, Darth. The Force is not with us tonight, Darth. Talk to me, Goose. What's going on? Thanks again, Jude. Hey, Jude, let me ask you if you're still in the stream, which you may not be. This dude is still tacky, bro. This black paint, I don't know what you used, but it is still tacky. Not as tacky as it was when I got it, but it is still tacky. Say no. Whatever paint you use, bro. Maybe choose a different paint. Still love this guy, though. Can't wait to use him. He's going on the Optera. Man, am I glad he wasn't in the Optera already. Having him crash into fucking tree. Excuse me. All right. B13, come on. Yep. Jason, I'm telling you. B10, I'm telling you. You know what? Since I didn't run the show last week, I'm just going to do one more. That's right. I'm going to do one more. The 8-ball's still right. We did not win in the initial thing, but that doesn't mean that it's not still time for bingo! That's right. Let's go ahead and pull it. I'm just going to go ahead and give you guys the list. Go ahead and snap the rubber band on. Give it a quick run and roll. Quick harmonic action. You know, when you add the long note at the end, it makes it sound like real tune. Inside my head. All right, here we go. Come on! Come on! I'm going to even use a flashlight on this one. Make sure I see it right. All right. This is, without a doubt, because I can see it with the flashlight, this is G55! Tony Spears! Tony Spears. Would like to see him in the chat, but he's not in the chat. Check the chat. I don't see him in the chat. No Tony in the chat. But again, could be one of those guys that's like, you know, I don't want to really be a part of the chat. I'm just going to sit there and watch what this idiot does. So let's see. He shows up. I know, Barry, you are B9. B9 for Barry Campbell. Barry, the doctor called and said, everything's B9. But not tonight on the David Yourself channel, unfortunately. I'm sorry. The frustration level. Damn it. I mean, I've got fantastic quality China crap gifts. Why can't I give them away? Damn it. I mean, this is not the only show that we've gone like 6-0. In this case, 7-0. 0-7, sorry. There we go. Thanks, Garth. 0-7. But we've gone 0-6 before. It's ridiculous. All right, here's what we're going to do. Next show, I'm going to take out all the blank spots. and I'm going to go ahead and add some of my new subscribers from the past 2 shows to fill up the other spots, hopefully to kind of encourage them to come in. But we'll see about that. But yeah, I'm going to make it a little bit. We're going to do something. We're going to try to string this out. Got to give away prizes. Got to give away prizes. I have got to have the opportunity to go to the post office and be disappointed by their automated teller machine. And if nobody wins, then how am I going to get to be disappointed by the postal service? Damn it. All right. Humbug. Well, you know what that means. Yeah, you know what that means. That means that the world is crying, and we feel like we need some laughter. Do I know where to find some? I mean, maybe. It's not a guarantee. But if you don't think it's funny, I will give you your money back in a Joke of the Dave. That's right. It is Joke of the Dave number 4. We're going to go ahead and get this joke loaded up. See if y'all can handle it. Handle it. We'll see. All right. Because it's a good one. You're going to be glad you stuck around for this one. Here we go. There was a guy who worked at a dildo store. About 12, the boss wanted to go out for lunch, so he said to the new guy, I'm going to review the prices with you right now so you don't have to make a big mistake. Now, this is our 9-inch white dildo, and it's $15. New guy says, 9-inch white, 15, got it. This is the 11-inch black dildo, and it's $25. 11-inch black, 25, got it. So the boss leaves to eat his lunch. A few minutes later, a very elegantly dressed blonde walks in. How much is that dildo there? She asked the guy. That's our 9-inch white dildo, and it sells for $15. Okay, what about the black one there? That's our 11-inch black, and it's $25. Okay, and how much for the gray one over there? Oh, that's the 12-inch metal dildo, and it's $50. The blonde looks at the selection again and decides to buy the metal one. The guy wraps it for her, and she leaves. A few minutes later, the boss comes back from lunch. So, how did you do? He asked the guy. Oh, great! I got $50 for my thermos. And that is a Joke of the Day. I love that joke so much. Oh my God, I love that joke so much. $50 for my thermos. I can even imagine it. Good Coleman. Hammered finish. Love that joke so much. Whoo, boy. That one gave me some tears in the eyes. That's the way a joke should be. You know it. All right, there we go. Spin it till you win. Barry, I know. I would spin it till I win. But at the same time, I did give you one extra one. Spin it till you win. Sometimes, some nights, people just aren't winners. You know, the show goes pretty smoothly. You don't have interruptions with the sound or buffering, but nobody wins a bingo. Nights where 4 people wins a bingo, it's a stutter show. So you gotta take your good and your bad there. It's like, I'll take poor buffering and 2 bingo winners for the win, Alex. Oh my goodness. Crazy town. All right. Final wrap up time. Let's get ready to go ahead and wrap up these notes and see what we've got going on here. See if there's anything else in the amazingly spectacular entertainment department that I may have left out for you, because I'd feel just horrible if I cheated you from such amazing entertainment value. All right. So let's see. We talked about, going to go ahead and put that. Oh yeah. Let me go ahead and do that right now. All right. I'm going to go ahead and copy that link, have that sitting on the side. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. Oh, dang. Hang on. Red Beard Reviews. And bam. All right. All right. So I just went ahead and put the link in the chat here for Red Beard Reviews. Please go check this guy out. He's got something going on here. He's, like I said, he's under 20 subs right now. But I think he's the kind of cat that we will see at future events. I do think that what he's got going on his channel is going to prosper, and I only can wish him well. And I do enjoy his videos, and I hope that you will too. So please check him out. I'm not paid by this, and I don't even know the guy's first name, so there's nothing in it for me whatsoever, but hopefully help him out, and hopefully it will. So hopefully we get that going on. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to get into this final shutdown, and I know we're going to be running a little late on time if I don't start it now. So let's set the mood appropriately by getting that off. And smoke machine! Smoke machine! Oh. Hey, check it out. The smoke machine works on the same, or at least A does. Anyway, it was farting while I was pushing the smoke machine. All right, let's do some hellos and goodbyes to some folks here. So Snow River Park, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see here. And am I missing anything else here? Let's see. Okay. So Snow River Park, thank you. Boss223, thanks, Kevin, for being here. I greatly appreciate that. Adam Luzier, thank you so much for being here, sir. Thank you so much. Mom, thank you so much for being here as well. Jason Hanson, good to see you, sir. Thank you for being here. Oh, Barry Campbell, of course, it's always good to see you, sir. Always a pleasure to have you in the chat. And Randy BRC, of course, same for you as well, sir. Always good to see you. Thank you so much. Lyndon Stewart, again, one of my international viewers. Thank you, Linda, for being here. I greatly appreciate it if you're in Guyana still or not, but I greatly appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. As always, Snow River, I think I may have already said goodbye to you. I think I did. Jeff in Lower Alabama, thank you so much as well for all of your support and for everything that you do as well, sir. Let's see, who else do I got here? The fans blow stuff right in my mouth. Smoke machine. It's got a soapy taste. Who else we got here? Justin FRC, thank you, Jude, for being here. I greatly appreciate that as well, my friend. What else do we got here? Let me go into a little wide cam here, and we will go ahead and add some music as well. We'll kick it down some so it's not so loud, so you can hear me in the background some. All right, so then we've got Brian Ford, thank you so much for being here, sir. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for showing up. I know you're in bed right now, but I greatly appreciate you being here while you were. Aerospace Matt, of course, greatly to see you, sir. I'll touch base with you with my thoughts about Top Gun Maverick tomorrow. I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited with my kids. That's so exciting. Who else we got? Adam Leisure, Litz RC, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Who else we've got? Boss, we talked about. Barry. Yep, I think we got a kind of small list tonight, which is fine. Adam Luzier, Jason Hanson, JCB67. Thank you, Jim, for being here. I greatly appreciate that. I do know we had a newer cat in here tonight. Where did he go? Keith Christie, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here as well. Let's see. Hunter Brummel, thank you so much, my son, for being here, sir. Where's the other guy? Randy B. Hunter. Where's the guy with the 78 in his name? Dang it. Where is he? Keith Christie, Randy B. Jack 78. That's it, Jack. I knew it was 78. I just couldn't remember it was Jack. Jack 78, thank you so much for being here. Jack, I've got you down for I-27, so I will go ahead and put you on the bingo list for next week. So if you want to show up for that, please do. Check out my cool hands. Pew, 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 laser hands. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, I'm cool. All right, so let's see who else we got here. Our Huffins 13. Thank you so much for being here. And who else we got? Sounds like we got some more smoke machine kicking. I think that could be everybody. That's as far as it's going to let me go. Yep. So that is it for everybody tonight. We're actually a couple of minutes early. We may end the show a little bit early just because it is Memorial Day weekend and I've got my shenaniganery and hilarity all out for tonight. So thank you so much for everybody being here. I greatly do appreciate it. And for me, now it is time to eject.